Hey folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country, and the name of the channel kind of fits the theme of this song. It was a gift request from Jason Halverson. So Jason, shout out to you, my friend. Thank you for this gift. Chris LeDoux and Charlie Daniels. I didn't even know they paired up to do a song together. Even Cowboys like a little rock and roll. And I'm guessing based on the name of the channel that you were sort of playing off that a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe you just said, hey, Jason, I just like this song, but I don't know the song. So it's going to be a true reaction, which is probably what 95% of what I do. Even Cowboys like a little rock and roll. Let's see what Chris and Charlie have.
Well, now cowboys love the ladies. They like beans and sourdough, good horses and hot black coffee, and campfires burning low. You know we love that cowboy music, but I'll bet you didn't know that even cowboys like just a little rock and roll.
Where are we going?
Even cowboys like a little bit of rock and roll. Yeah, we all got some boogie woogie in our soul.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of Buddy Holly in every cowboy that I know. And even cowboys like a little bit of rock and roll.
When did this come out?
Now when you camped out on the prairie and that old moon is shining bright, and you can hear them cattle bawling soft and low, soft and low.
Well, there's nothing like a cowboy song to make it all feel just right. But even cowboys like a little bit of rock and roll. Even cowboys like a little bit of rock and roll. Yeah, we all got some boogie woogie in our soul. There's a little bit of old Chuck Berry in every cowboy that I know. And even cowboys like a little bit of rock and roll. Step on it!
Yeah, I get a little Jerry Lee Lewis in there.
Now those old buckaroos are set in their ways and they'll leave until you so. Say they don't like nothing but them old time cowboy songs.
Yeah, but I've seen that green grass growing underneath that winter snow. I bet them old cowboys even like a little rock and roll. Yeah!
Even cowboys like a little bit of rock and roll. Yeah, we all got some boogie woogie in our soul. There's a little bit of Charlie Daniels in every cowboy that I know. And even cowboys like a little bit of rock and roll.
Yeah, there's a little long hair in every single cowboy that I know.
And even cowboys like a little bit of rock and roll.
Yeah, they didn't overdo it. They didn't want to alienate their own respective audiences, so they didn't overdo it with going too hard into the rock. They kept that thing. I don't know, you might, I mean, what would you even call that? Maybe it's like borderline rockabilly, I guess, or something where it would, but yeah, I guess. But they didn't want to alienate their audiences by just going too hard into the rock and roll. So they kept it sort of wide open. And if you're a cowboy, you can project yourself into the song and be like, yeah, I like it a little bit. Like, I like that one line where it's like, there's even some green grass growing underneath the snow, like when spring comes. It's, yeah, change comes sometimes. We like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And it's just, I mean, the song said it all. And it was fun. It popped along. It was fun. I didn't know that Chris and Charlie jammed together. I wonder what the occasion was, whose idea it was, how they got, were they on the same label? And that's, I mean, Jeff Cather, you'd probably figure this out or might know it off the top of your head. But bringing artists together, I mean, there's a mutual respect there. And this is a great combination. I wonder what else these two did, because I never would have put these two together. I don't know why. Maybe just Chris was in Wyoming and Charlie was in Georgia, I guess. But, artists get together in a studio somewhere, and sometimes they're in the same recording studio. This was just good. So, all right, Jason, that was a good find. Yeah, even Cowboys like a little rock. It's true. I mean, all of us like. I mean, I grew up on rock, right? I mean, that was my thing. That's the name of the channel. I went from rock into country. Country part came much later in life, but I even liked some John Denver. I mean, a lot of us liked ABBA. And just some really beautiful songs that were way outside what we normally would listen to. Even when I was into heavy metal, when Frank Wright came out with Music Box Dancer, I mean, that was earlier than when I got into heavy metal, but it stayed with me. And so, even some classical, like the most beautiful song to this day I have ever heard is Bach's Air on the G String by, I don't know, it's the Austrian Philharmonic or the Philadelphia Philharmonic, one of them. And it's stunning to me. And no lyrics, just air. So we all go outside the box sometimes because you need something different once in a while, but not overkill, And they didn't overkill it in this one. They mentioned you mentioned Buddy Holly and mentioned Charlie Daniels, which was fun. And all right, I'm going to rate this one. Man, I thought that was just a fun song. I thought it was well done. Ay, ay, ay. All right, Montauk Ed, back up the truck, my friend. The number that struck me was an 8.9. I have to stay true to that. If that's what pops into my head, that's what pops into my head. So, Jason, thank you for that fun song, my friend. This is a good Saturday song. It's likely when this thing will go up. I'm recording Friday afternoon, but I'll probably get the thing edited Saturday morning and posted Saturday afternoon. So there you go, folks. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country and maybe a little bit of rock and roll.